Okay, so here's what I just learned about the car. I just shut the engine off so I could yap about it. So I've got one of these little infrared thermometers. I got to reading the upper radiator hose and the lower radiator hose. So when the engine's hot, the lower should be about 20 degrees, maybe 20 to 30 degrees cooler than the top, because this is the output of coolant from the engine, and then this is the cooler fluid going back into it. So I tested that, and that reads very, very well, which tells me that the radiator is functioning, it's working at cooling the engine, which I kind of already knew, but now I have proof of that. Also telling is I did the cooler lines, I measured those, and there is hardly any difference. Maybe 5-degree difference between the two lines. That kind of validates my hand test of just, yep, that's hot, yep, that's hot. So what I've just been doing is continuing to flush it out with some distilled water. Here is an older flush, and then this here is one that I just did, and you can see it's getting a little bit better, but I'm still pulling out tons of crap out of the radiator. So what's probably happening here is just that all the sediment and just rusty stuff that's collected at the bottom of the radiator is slowly coming out, but there's probably a lot more still in there. And I'm willing to bet that that is just insulating the transmission cooler inside of the radiator. And so it's not getting any cooler, and because of that, the transmission is overheating. But there's enough surface area on the rest of the radiator to cool the engine down. So what I can keep doing, what won't cost me any more money, is just to keep trying to flush it out. If it runs clear and there's still no difference, then what I'm probably going to do is install an external cooler. It'll kind of go in between here. You'll never see it, and it'll do a great job of keeping the transmission cool. So one of those would run me about 40 bucks. So if this doesn't work out, I'm just gonna go with that. I think that's a pretty good plan.